And there it is. Got her back together, running. Don't mind all the shit leaking out from underneath it. That's normal. Right? No, I just filled it up with coolant. And obviously I have a couple sacks of bolts left, so there's still some parts that need to go in the front of this, I guess. But she is running. I got her out of my damn garage, which is good. Now, Ryan's the owner of the car. I've got an idea. I know you like Jeeps, and so I thought, instead of fixing that door and doing all that, we could just take the driver's side door off. Well, hell, your daughter would love it. I mean, what girl doesn't like a Jeep? You should get tan, at least her left arm. You know, she could even hang her left leg out the side too, probably get it tanned up. But, and hell, I can take a Sawzall and cut the top of it off. I mean, that's a piece of cake. So, yeah, I showed you guys that on the previous video. We can flap the roof. Save me a shitload of work if we just pull the other door off. I wouldn't have to paint anything. You know, we can just pop the bumper back on and be good to go. Just put the little parts on front. But if that's not an option, I might want to check that. That might be leaking a little more than I thought. What we got going on down here? Nah, that's still dumping off everything else. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I pretty much poured it all over the damn place. That's what you get when you try to pour it out of a Home Depot bucket. I tried to save it. This is some crazy shit here. If you can see that. It's blue. It's not green. It looks kind of green there, but it's blue. I don't know that I've been doing this for a long time. Here you go. I've never seen blue coolant. I've seen green coolant. I've seen orange coolant. Seems like I've even seen some reddish coolant, but not blue. I would have swore that was wiper fluid. If it had been in a crash and this had been all over the ground, I would have swore it would have been that there. But obviously Honda uses a blue coolant, so. But yeah, she's purring like a kitten. These are the airbag sensors. Okay, one on this side here. Down in there you can see they are both connected, hooked up. And the only issue I think I see so far is the ABS lights on. I guess that's the brake though, isn't it? I'll probably reset that. Yeah, those aren't airbags. What the hell am I thinking? ABS, analog brake system. So I'm gonna put my code reader on it and zero out these codes, I guess, and see if that makes those go away. DRL, I don't know. Doors, Doral, maybe. I don't know. Maybe because it's missing a Doral. I don't know. We can use the black Sharpie and go over top of that DRL if we decide to take the doors off and leave them off. So tell me what you think on that. I don't know why all the brake stuff lights on. I wonder if that, because we have not messed with any of the brakes whatsoever. The brakes are still working. So maybe in the crash, shit, I don't know. If any of you guys have any ideas, let me know on that one. Because we've literally done nothing to these brakes. We haven't messed with them whatsoever. But, alright, see you guys. Filler time. No, not filler time. Filler time. Filler time. So pretty. Like a friggin' cake. Alright, let's screw him with it before you freaking screw it up. Alright, that's it. I might have well, damn it. I'd have overestimated just a tad. It's not too bad, I guess. Better to overestimate, right? Underestimate. So there's that. And I'm gonna rip this bullshit off. Get stuck to stick. That. There's that. Done, done, done. Now we let her kick. And we sand. Sand her all back off. Well, not quite all. And let's see. Better clean this thing up before it freaking turns into a rock. Oops. There's that. What else? So, all this was probably 50-ish grit, and then I went ahead and went up into 180 grit up in here and around here. That's where I'll actually prime. Once I sand this down, I'll actually prime up into that 180. Probably feather back even into 320 up in here, and the rest of it I'm going to go probably 600, all the black in the middle. The plan is to get all this to where it needs to be, and then I'm going to epoxy the whole hood, basically seal it in epoxy primer, which is going to be a sealer, basically is over reduced, and it makes it a sealer. So yeah, there's that. I'll let that kick. We got to clean this door up and prep it up here for what I got done yesterday. So I'm gonna have to I gotta pull this trim off, I gotta pull the mirror off, I got the handles gotta come off, all that stuff's gotta come off. So then I gotta start doing the same thing, feathering it all back and getting it prepped so I can do the exact same thing I just did there to there. So kind of boring, nothing special. So yeah, that's it for now. What can I tell you? I was taught to, like, if you got a dent, you want to go about 2 or 3 inches out around your dent. So like I had a small dent here, but I went pretty big around it. Well, most of that will come back off and it'll be a fairly small spot. Same with all this stuff. You always go filler past where you want to be. If you just fill the little dent area, then you're going to end up screwing yourself, and you don't want to do that. So you actually want it to flow together and just disappear, basically. You don't want any edges. I've got some BS right here too. I don't know what the hell that is. I think I'm gonna end up taking that down to metal probably before it's all said and done, but it looks like it's something that's either underneath the primer or has fallen into, but it doesn't scrape off, so it's like it's maybe underneath the primer. but I don't want to take a chance and end up being rust. One of the guys on here had said something. Here, let's check this out real quick. What I can scrape with. I was asking if he should take it down to bare metal. I've had issues with some of this stuff to where it's ended up being rust underneath the primer because somebody's touched it with their finger or something like that before they put the EDP stuff on it. Some little kid over in Taiwan forgot to put his gloves on and got his oily ass little hands on it. But this doesn't appear to be red underneath there, so still needs to come off because I don't like it and I don't trust it. If I don't trust it, then uh-oh, looky here. Looky there. Does that look orange to you? Focus, you shitbag. There you go. Alright, so yeah. There you go. So you can pretty much, in my experience, you can go around and look. I mean, all this looks good, looks good, looks good. So really, that just needs to be scuffed. But when you come to spots like that, you probably ought to check them just for that simple reason right there. See, I've got a couple more little spots here and there. I may end up having to rip this thing down, especially in these areas like that. So yeah, just beware, buyer beware. That little dude right there is rust. That's under the EDP. So just so you know, if you don't know, now you know. And I ain't gonna say the word that comes after that. So here's some more. Let's see if she's got any orange underneath her. No, I don't think so. That's just some BS on there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take a little closer look. But that doesn't affect anything I've done up to this point, so it makes no shit whatsoever. Zero shits. Alright. There you go. If that's hardening up. Oh yeah, look at that. She's getting hard. Not quite hard enough yet. I'll leave it alone. You can just rip that off there. It comes off clean. You have to sit there and mess with the freaking lacquer thinner trying to scrub every little piece of it off. Alright, gentlemen. My last video was stupid long. So I'm going to try to keep this one a little shorter. And I don't have much longer out here anyway because it's 20 till 5 and I got to go in the house with my little girl here shortly. But yeah, we got stuff done. We got some stuff done today. Pretty happy with it. Car's running, drivable. Got to check my ABS light situation, do a little investigative work on that. I think maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm just going to zero it out. I've got a code reader that I can take all the codes out. I'm going to zero the codes out of it, and we'll just see if they come back. Maybe something happened in the crash, you know, that set them off and, you know, caused it to set those. Maybe some of you guys know. If you do, let me know. But yeah, she's all hooked up. I'm waiting for that paint to come in so we can go ahead and finish painting this stuff. We literally could probably paint the front of this and be, because I'm going to have a whole full can, but it hadn't got here yet. It looks like it's going to rain. I better get this sucker inside. I got to move some shit around because now it's going to be a Jeep. You got to keep it inside, kind of like that thing. You don't want to leave that outside because it doesn't have a top on it. So when this is a convertible, when we cut the top off of it, that's one thing she'll have to do. Either put a tarp over it or maybe get a little target top of some sort. You know, I bet we could probably cut this thing right about through here. Leave that window. I don't know. Maybe run a brace from here down. That'd make it kind of hard to get inside. Maybe we could figure out something that would kind of break away. That way you could get inside. But or we can put a roll bar in it. I mean, literally just run us a roll bar cage without when it doesn't have the top on it. That would probably work pretty good. So Ryan, yeah, tell your daughter, ask her what she thinks about that. That seems like a really viable option to me. Like I said, it saved me a hell of a lot of work. So if you want to do that, let me know. See ya.